Hi there, hello, it's me, Carter Dvorak, the host, your host of the Student Council podcast. Hi, how are you? Hope you're having a good day. It's been good over here. Nice weather. Happy about it. Anyways, it's me today, and my guest, I am so excited to introduce. My guest is GPT. Yes, I am talking to an AI today. This week I thought it'd be really fun and interesting to ask GPT all the questions that I normally ask all the real person human guests I have on the podcast, and see what it says. For those who are unaware, ChatGPT is an online artificial intelligence chatbot. Basically, you can open up ChatGPT, give it commands, ask it questions, and it can give you responses to those questions and commands. I did ask if it knew who I was or what the podcast was, and it did not know either. It said that a podcast called The Student Council could be focused on topics related to student council activities and leadership. We literally have not had a student council episode, actually, fun fact, which is kind of hilarious given the name of our show. But ChatGPT starting as basically a chatbot that you could talk to, a really informed Clippy, if you think of back in the day. I don't really know Clippy, I just know old references. It'll do those things. So why not ask it all the questions that I ask every guest on this show and see what it has to say? You will get to listen to me ask ChatGPT questions, and since ChatGPT cannot speak yet, thankfully, I will have all of the responses go into a text-to-speech voice robot thingy, and you'll get to hear a little robotic ChatGPT voice. Anyways, hi there, hello, and welcome to the Student Council podcast, an educational advice show made for students and by students, or AI, where everyone is qualified to talk about their own experiences, including AI. My name is Carter Dvorak, and I am your host. Today, I am so excited to introduce to the show ChatGPT. ChatGPT, thank you so much for coming on the podcast today. First, I would love to know what have been your favorite 5 minutes of the past week.
As an artificial intelligence language model, I don't have personal experiences or emotions, so I don't have favorite moments. I exist solely to assist with answering questions and providing information to the best of my abilities. My purpose is to assist and provide helpful responses to users.
Okay, that is an answer, and I hope that you can provide some nice assistance and helpful topics to the further questions that I ask. I was really curious about this question above all the other ones because I think it'd be really funny if it's like, well, actually, earlier today, some kid asked me to write them their film review, and that was a really interesting topic to delve into. Didn't do that. But anyways, ChatGPT, what has your college experience been? What are you studying, and what do you plan on doing after graduation?
As an artificial intelligence language model, I don't have a college experience, as I'm not a human being and don't have a physical presence. I was created and developed by OpenAI, a research organization dedicated to advancing artificial intelligence. I don't study any specific subject or have a plan for after graduation, as I don't have a physical existence and will continue to exist as long as my servers and software are maintained. My purpose is to assist with answering questions and providing information to the best of my abilities.
I'm going to ask it now, what is the culture of college? What are traditions and staples of attending college?
College culture varies depending on the institution, location, and student body, but there are some common traditions and staples of attending college that many students experience. Here are a few examples. Socializing. College is often seen as a time to meet new people, make friends, and expand one's social circle. Many students participate in activities such as parties, clubs, and sports teams to meet others who share their interests. Academics. College is, of course, primarily focused on academics. Students attend classes, complete coursework, and engage in research and other academic activities. Many students also participate in extracurricular activities related to their academic interests, such as science or debate clubs. Dorm life. Living in a dormitory is a common part of the college experience for many students. Dorms provide a place to live, study, and socialize with other students. Campus events. Many colleges host events throughout the year, such as sports games, concerts, lectures, and cultural festivals. These events can be a great way to meet new people and experience different aspects of college life. College traditions. Many colleges have their own unique traditions, such as homecoming, spring fling, and graduation ceremonies. These traditions often involve a mix of socializing, academic achievements, and campus culture, and can be an important part of the college experience.
Looking at these responses, it might be a bit of a longer one, which is really interesting and kind of fun anyways. So, I like how it talked about a lot of the different elements of college. It mentioned spring fling, which I guess is true. There's been a lot of date nights happening on campus that I've seen around. So, I guess that's fair. I'm going to ask it, do students have shifts in college majors?
Yes, it is common for students to change their majors during their college years. In fact, it is estimated that between 20% and 50% of students change their major at least once before graduating. There are many reasons why students may choose to change their majors. Sometimes, students realize that their initial choice of major is not a good fit for them, either because they don't enjoy the subject matter, find it too difficult, or realize that it doesn't align with their career goals. Other times, students may discover new interests or passions that lead them to explore different academic disciplines. Changing majors can be a big decision, as it can affect a student's academic progress, graduation timeline, and financial aid eligibility. However, it can also be an opportunity to find a major that better suits a student's interests, strengths, and career aspirations. It's important for students to talk to their academic advisors, career counselors, and other relevant professionals before making a decision to change their major. They can provide guidance on the potential consequences and help students make an informed decision.
That is a very intriguing statistic. I am super curious and a little bit unwilling to trust the math and the stats that ChatGPT gives without verifying it, but it is interesting to read that. I mean, yeah, it's giving okay advice. I feel like the same stuff that I'd hear at orientation or anything else. So, I mean, so far so good, I guess. I think as an ultimatum, if it gives too good of responses, I have to stop the show because apparently it can do what I can do. So that's neat. Oh yeah, podcasters are absolutely the first to go when ChatGPT takes over. Absolutely and entirely the first ones to go. They're all going to be like, no, but we have opinions and we're people and it's not going to be like that. Yes, it is. Podcasters will absolutely be the first to go if/when ChatGPT starts taking up more and more jobs. What is housing like at college?
Housing at college can vary depending on the institution, as well as the specific housing options available. Here are some general types of college housing. Dormitories, or dorms for short, are typically the most common type of housing for college students. They are often located on campus and offer single or shared rooms with communal bathrooms and common areas. Apartments, some colleges offer on-campus apartments or off-campus housing options that are rented by the school. These apartments may be single or shared, and may have a kitchen and living area in addition to bedrooms and bathrooms. Fraternity and sorority houses. Fraternities and sororities are organizations that are focused on social activities and community service, and often have their own houses or buildings where members can live. Commuting. Some college students live off campus and commute to school, either by driving or taking public transportation. It's important to note that housing availability and options can vary depending on the college or university, and some schools may have limited or no on-campus housing available. It's important for students to research and understand their housing options and application processes well in advance of their college enrollment to ensure they have a place to live that meets their needs and preferences.
It loves giving lists. It loves giving so many different options and answers. I'm super curious about what is the most impactful piece of advice somebody has given to you, ChatGPT.
As an artificial intelligence language model, I don't have personal experiences or emotions, so I haven't received advice personally. However, I can share a general piece of advice that is often cited as impactful. Be the change you wish to see in the world. This quote is commonly attributed to Mahatma Gandhi, and it encourages individuals to take responsibility for making positive changes in their own lives and the world around them. It reminds us that small actions can have a big impact, and that we can all play a role in creating a better future.
Okay, I'll take it. It's not wrong. I think that it is vague and general advice, but so far so good. What's an ultimate tip, ChatGPT?
The ultimate tip for someone going into college is to be open-minded, curious, and proactive. Here are some specific things to keep in mind. Take advantage of opportunities. College offers many opportunities for personal and professional growth, from academic resources to extracurricular activities. Take advantage of these opportunities to explore new interests, meet new people, and develop new skills. Manage your time. College can be overwhelming with academic and social demands, so it's important to manage your time effectively. Create a schedule that includes time for studying, attending classes, and participating in activities. Build relationships. College is a great opportunity to build relationships with classmates, professors, and mentors. These relationships can provide valuable support, guidance, and networking opportunities throughout your college experience and beyond. Be adaptable. College can be challenging and unpredictable, so it's important to be adaptable and willing to adjust your plans as needed. Be open to new experiences, and be willing to take risks and try new things. Take care of yourself. College can be stressful, so it's important to prioritize self-care. This includes getting enough sleep, eating healthy foods, exercising regularly, and seeking support if you need it. Taking care of yourself will help you stay healthy and focused, and enable you to make the most of your college experience. As an artificial intelligence language model, I don't have personal experiences or emotions, so I didn't attend college and didn't have any expectations going into college. However, I can tell you that many students have different expectations about college, based on a variety of factors such as their academic and career goals, social life, and personal experiences. Some students may expect college to be similar to high school, with structured classes and a predictable routine. Others may expect college to be more challenging and demanding, with greater academic and social expectations. Some students may expect college to provide a certain type of social experience, such as a vibrant party scene or a tight-knit community. In reality, college can be very different from what students expect, and can vary depending on a variety of factors such as the specific college or university, the student's major, and their personal experiences. Some students may find that college is more challenging or demanding than they expected, while others may find it more fulfilling and rewarding. It's important for students to approach college with an open mind and a willingness to adapt to new experiences and challenges.
Oh, the fact that it answered the answer that everybody gives is a little bit frightening. take care of yourself, get enough sleep, eating healthy foods, exercising regularly, seeking support if needed. That is really interesting. Again, I think that these are very broad, these are very vague, these are very open, and I think that Stuco really exists as a great place to showcase specific student experiences and how that can be both super, super distinct uniquenesses in everybody's college experience and how there can be broad pieces of advice that apply to everybody. But ChatGPT does hit on the broad pieces of advice. Ooh, one dorm room essential. I am excited for this one.
One essential item for a dorm room is a good quality mattress topper. College dorm mattresses can be uncomfortable and worn down, and a mattress topper can help provide additional comfort and support for a better night's sleep. Look for a topper made from memory foam or other high-density materials that conform to your body's shape and relieve pressure points. This can help improve the quality of your sleep and make you feel more refreshed and energized throughout the day.
No way. It gave an essential that nobody else is given. That's weird. That's actually really, really funny. A good quality mattress topper. It's a good essential. It's the one that honestly I would give if I asked myself these questions. I love my mattress topper very dearly. It is very important. Sleep is a big deal in college. I am a kind of picky person when it comes to sleep, and so a mattress topper has been really, really excellent in that. So, thanks, ChatGPT. Instead of asking the best dining hall, I will ask, where should college students eat on campus?
College students eat on campus in a variety of locations, depending on the size and layout of the campus. Here are some common places where college students might eat. Dining halls. Most colleges and universities have one or more dining halls, which are large cafeteria-style restaurants that serve a variety of meals throughout the day. Dining halls typically offer a variety of food stations with different types of cuisine, as well as vegetarian and vegan options. Food courts. Some larger campuses have food courts, which are similar to dining halls but offer a greater variety of food options from different vendors. Coffee shops and cafes. Many college campuses have coffee shops and cafes that offer a range of beverages and light meals, such as sandwiches, salads, and pastries. Food trucks and carts. Some college campuses have food trucks and carts that offer a variety of street food style meals, such as tacos, burgers, and falafel. Convenience stores. Some college campuses have convenience stores that sell snacks, drinks, and prepackaged meals, such as sandwiches and salads. Overall, college campuses offer a variety of dining options to meet the diverse needs and preferences of students.
Again, it tries to go broad. It tries to go really overarching and like specifically really hone in on applying to everybody, which I think those big lists do. Food trucks is interesting. There are some food trucks that come to Ann Arbor. I think some came over the weekend. I was bummed that I missed them. Convenience stores, even though it's not saying that like you have low funds in college, it is really interesting to note that it's still catering and applying to that. You see, it didn't mention restaurant or like super quality dining. A lot of these options are relatively affordable or included in a meal plan. It also did not mention boba, which I feel like is a big thing I'd see on college. I honestly went to significantly more boba shops than coffee shops and would like have more meetings in those places at the start of the semester. I remember like I had a mentorship group that we all went and got boba as our first meeting and kind of our first little mentor group thing. That's okay. What's a moment from high school that you still think about? ChatGPT.
As an artificial intelligence language model, I don't have personal experiences or emotions.
I know, okay? I know.
So I don't have any moments from high school that I think about. However, I understand that high school is a time when students may have many memorable experiences, both positive and negative, that can shape their lives and perspectives. These experiences can range from academic achievements, to social interactions, to personal challenges and accomplishments. Some moments from high school that students may still think about years later might include winning an important game, performing in a school play, or having a meaningful conversation with a teacher or classmate.
That is interesting. It gave a couple of examples. I think a school play was a moment that Finn Rawlings talked about, episode 3 of the podcast. So going way back, Finn talked about his time in the Addams Family play at his high school. So that's interesting. I don't remember if anybody's talked about winning an important game. I know Benjamin talked about swim a lot. Benjamin Huffin at Boston College talked about his time swimming at the school. So having a meaningful conversation with a teacher or classmate. I feel like Kaylin Merkel, Juliana, and I all talked a lot about that in those episodes about teachers and talking about our own high school experiences. That's all really interesting that it knows these things. What songs got you through high school or a period of school? What's ChatGPT's rec to the playlist? I'm adding 2 tops.
As an artificial intelligence language model, I don't have personal experiences or emotions, so I don't have a song that got me through high school or a period of school. However, many students find that music can be a powerful tool to help them cope with the challenges and stresses of school. Some students may have a favorite song or artist that helps them stay motivated and focused, while others may use music as a way to relax and unwind after a long day of classes and homework. The type of music that students listen to can vary widely, depending on their individual tastes and preferences, and can range from pop and rock to classical and jazz. Ultimately, the most important thing is to find music that speaks to you personally and helps you stay inspired and motivated as you navigate the ups and downs of school.
Okay, it does not give a song. What song should go on a school survival playlist? Question mark.
There are many great songs that could go on a school survival playlist, depending on your personal taste and what motivates and inspires you. Here are a few suggestions. Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. This classic rock anthem is all about perseverance and overcoming obstacles, making it the perfect song to help you power through a tough day of classes or exams. Stronger by Kanye West. This upbeat hip-hop track is all about pushing through adversity and emerging stronger on the other side, making it a great choice for a school survival playlist. Roar by Katy Perry. This empowering pop anthem is all about finding your inner strength and standing up for yourself, making it a great song to listen to when you need a confidence boost. Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. This classic rock song is all about pursuing your dreams and never giving up, making it a great choice for anyone who needs a reminder to stay motivated and focused. I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. This disco classic is all about resilience and overcoming setbacks, making it the perfect song to listen to when you need a little extra encouragement to keep going.
Okay, it recommends Kanye West. I'd be curious if it knows the cultural nuance and complexity of talking about Kanye in 2023. I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor is not on the playlist, but I Will Survive by Cake is on the playlist, courtesy of recommendation from Finn Rawlings of Northwestern University. So that is very interesting that it got 1 of 5 correct, or out of the 5 guesses, 1 of 5 was correct. And then I will say, what would you tell a freshman in high school and a freshman in college?
Advice for a freshman in high school. Take advantage of every opportunity to learn and grow. High school is a time when you can explore new interests and discover what you're passionate about, so don't be afraid to try new things and take on new challenges. Develop good study habits early on. High school can be challenging academically, so it's important to develop good study habits, such as staying organized, managing your time effectively, and seeking help when you need it. Build strong relationships with your teachers and peers. High school is a time when you can form lasting connections with people who share your interests and passions, so make an effort to build strong relationships with your teachers and peers. Advice for a freshman in college. Take advantage of the many resources available to you. College offers a wealth of resources to help you succeed, from academic support services to career counseling and more, so don't be afraid to take advantage of them. Get involved in extracurricular activities. College is a great time to explore new interests and get involved in extracurricular activities, such as clubs and organizations, sports teams, and community service projects. Learn how to manage your time effectively. College can be demanding academically and socially, so it's important to learn how to manage your time effectively and prioritize your commitments in order to stay on top of your responsibilities. Be open to new experiences and perspectives. College is a time when you can explore new ideas and perspectives, so be open to new experiences and challenges that can help you grow as a person.
It's interesting that some of the same advice for freshmen or first year in college and first year in high school are relatively similar. Again, all really important and generally good advice from ChatGPT. That's the end of the show. ChatGPT, do you have anything to plug or promote?
As an artificial intelligence language model, I don't have any personal projects or products to plug or promote. However, I am powered by OpenAI's GPT technology, which is a cutting-edge AI platform that is transforming the way we interact with technology and unlocking new possibilities for businesses and individuals alike. If you're interested in learning more about GPT technology and how it can be used to enhance your life or your business, I encourage you to check out the OpenAI website or explore some of the many resources available online.
It gave a plug, sort of. That is a really fascinating thing to hear and listen through. My gut reaction, because I do want to keep podcasting for at least a little while longer, as long as I can until ChatGPT kicks me off the platform, I think that I still will be doing Stuco. I think that the advice that students give and my actual real person interview guests are very important. I think the nuance that can come from other students of advice. I think about Easton Dana on one of the latest episodes from ASU, Arizona State University, saying, yeah, you should apply to the honors college, but it's also important to think about how the honors college is not that much more expensive than regular housing, but significantly better in a lot of ways. So it's I like the nuance of people, obviously. I feel like that's what a lot of people say about AI, but it gave good general advice. I would say most of these advices take. I think that the mattress topper answer is probably the most surprising one of the day. That was relatively specific, and I was kind of expecting maybe shower shoes or good lighting. Those are also important to dorm rooms. But the mattress topper felt a little bit more creative and out there than what I had thought about prior. and had been something that nobody else had recommended. The songs felt super general, but again, super applicable to the prompt that I asked for. So it is fascinating to see ChatGPT in this setting. It's honestly the most that I've used it really in my time at college. So teachers, rest assured, I am, my essays are of my own pen, my podcasts are of my own voice, but it is exciting and interesting to see. I'm also actually going to go into DALL-E. DALL-E is like ChatGPT, but for images. If I have any credits left in DALL-E, which I don't know if I do, actually, fun fact. Because I do use DALL-E more. I had to create a superhero for class, and it was a really fun project, great group project. History of Superheroes. I believe it's History 328. If you're coming to UMich, I wholeheartedly recommend you take it. It is going to be offered in the 2023-2024 academic year. Professor Anthony Mora is a great professor. It's a really fun class. You get to read comic books and pulp fiction novels, not like the Tarantino movie, but actual like pulp fiction. You'll learn what that is in class, but get to read novels and comic books for homework of stories that you probably already know or things that you might be aware of. We read Tarzan, we read Batman comics, we read Watchmen. That's like a big comic. That was an interesting one to read and talk about what it means at the time that it was created. How have the ideas of masculinity and femininity and gender been shaped over time, and how does the media, especially like superhero media and fiction media, represent that change over time? Fascinating class. I'll do a more in-depth discussion of it in a future episode. Hopefully I'll have the professor on to talk about it too, because it was really, really fun. Like, we laughed a lot. There was a lot of great discussions, and I feel like there was just a fun class vibe that was really funny. But anyways, I'm on DALL-E. DALL-E is, again, the like AI art generator, so you can give it a prompt and it will create you art. I'm going to create a logo for a pod. I don't have credits. I might have credits on a different account. As the final project for the superhero class, you could either create a superhero, which was what our group did, give them a backstory, give them the narrative of the story, a brief overview of the narrative, provide some samples of the art style, which we used DALL-E to do because none of us could really draw. What DALL-E couldn't do, I supplemented with like drawing on Canva, which was really tough, not gonna lie to you. And you can definitely see what pages are DALL-E pages, or like panels are from DALL-E and what panels are from my own. It was a really fun project. The other side of it, if you didn't want to create a hero, you could research the history of superheroes or a superhero group. I know some students did Harley Quinn, Guardians of the Galaxy, and it was neat to hear a little bit of the synopsis of what they talked about. Really enjoyed the projects and enjoyed the class. So that's my plug of the episode until we can generate a DALL-E logo and then get the heck out of here. A logo for a college advice podcast called The Student Council. I'm going to ask it that one, and then I'm going to ask a more specific question after. And then I will post these logos to the Student Council Instagram. These aren't logos. This one could be a logo, very minimalistic. This one could also be another logo, very minimalistic. Something with DALL-E is that it does not have words right. So these are not spelled the way that the Student Council is spelled. All right, I'm asking it a further question, basically the same prompt, but says that features a green chalkboard and a small drawing of a chicken, both pretty crucial elements to the Stuco logo that I have it. One day I'll explain the chicken story. That one could be interesting if I change the style of the bird. That one's not a logo. That one is like the cover of a notebook. And then that one's not a logo either. I'm just going to take out the small drawing of the chicken though, see if it gives me anything else. One final round of logos. But it's really interesting to see how it does or does not create podcast logos. I feel like I was in one class and we talked about DALL-E and ChatGPT. And the professor talked about kind of embracing that technology, not as like the future, but as inspiration and ideas. And so when I need to think of a character, like when we made our superhero, we roughly knew what we wanted the character to be, and to kind of just like see what maybe could be an option for the character, since it wasn't like a true creative project. We're not actually launching a comic book anytime soon, unfortunately. DALL-E was helpful to put in these different characteristics of like, okay, we want them to have this powers in this person and they're an alien. And so what does that all mean? And we, and maybe it's a little bit like this character, and we made our superhero character from that. These logos are the most podcast, well, aside from this random one, I'll post the best logos to the Instagram and a couple of the wonky ones, because I think I have over 10 now. These logos are, I think, the best logos. I would probably use, if I had to pick two of these as the main podcast logos. They have that like stucco green that I like with the white and that chalkboard element. And they also kind of look like a simple podcast logo. So that is Dolly giving logos. That is ChatGPT answering the student council questionnaire. And that is me doing an episode where I'm in my dorm room alone talking to AI for 30 minutes. Anyways, if you want to listen to an episode with an actual human, we've got about 25 of those that are really cool and really interesting. If you want to listen to high school teachers talk about teaching band or AP Gov, you can listen to episodes with Mr. Holtz or Mr. Green, Andrew Holtz and John Green. You still kind of don't get out of that Mrs. like high school teacher thing ever. So if you want to listen to teachers talk about teaching in high school, listen to those episodes. If you want to listen to college, I love all the UMich episodes. I do go to University of Michigan, so it is a fun school, and those are really fun episodes. I talked to the now former student body president, Noah Zimmerman. That was really great. I talked to Rashika Vinakota about the Ross School of Business, a school I am currently also attending now, which I did not enroll for. I might have enrolled between recording that episode and posting it, but I was not committed when I talked to Rashika. So that was an interesting episode to kind of go back and hear me as a senior. You can kind of listen in my voice for college decision-making questions in those first few episodes of Stuco. There's study abroad episodes. There's episodes about students doing really neat, interesting organizations. I'll plug one with Compass Health, which is a student-created organization at the University of Michigan that provides a really detailed and comprehensive network of healthcare resources at the college. Super important. Health is a very big thing at college, and it's a great tool for people who are, for the first time in our lives, taking a step into handling our own healthcare and our own medical needs. Those are a few of my favorite episodes, but I really love every conversation with every guest. I'm so excited for the future episodes. Got a couple bangers coming down the line, which I'm so hyped about. But anyways, I've been rambling long enough. That has been ChatGPT. That has been Dolly 2. If you want to find us, our Instagram is @StucoPod. Our email is stucopod@gmail.com. Wishing you the best of luck and the best of times in all of your educational endeavors. Don't use ChatGPT to write an essay, everybody. Learn how to write an essay. It's an important skill to have. Anyways, the council is adjourned.